Aaron Outdoors is brought to you by H. James Popplewell Family Dentistry, Lawless & Smith True Value, Superior Battery Manufacturing Company, celebrating 3 decades of energy excellence made in the USA. Affordable Roofing, professional work at affordable prices. Russell Springs and Jamestown Pharmacies, fast and dependable service you can count on. Jamestown Auto Sales, when you think of a nice late model rebuildable wreck, think of Jamestown Auto Sales. For all your heat pump needs, service, and installation, call Kurt's Heating and Cooling. McDonald's of Russell Springs. Drive-through, dine-in, carry-out, order online, and on the McDonald's app. H&H Transport. Diversified Electric for all your commercial and residential electrical needs. Russell County Farm Bureau Agency. Blake Aaron Agent. Big on commitment. And by Day and Day Feed. More than just a feed store. Hello everyone, welcome once again to Aaron Outdoors. Spring is in the air, it's an exciting time for us. The turkey season is upon us and we're heading back into the turkey woods. It's opening morning. We got 4 exciting hunts for you on today's show, so jump in the truck with us and let's head to the farm.
Alright guys, opening morning. It's finally here. I'm pulling in to meet Brett and Derek right now, and I'm the last one here, of course. Go over here and park. I've got a lot of the camera equipment with me, so go check out what these guys are up to and hopefully have a great day for opening morning.
It's the opening morning of turkey season here in Kentucky 2021. It's Saturday, April 17th. We're approaching 7 o'clock. It's about 20 minutes till, so we're just going to sit tight here, Brett and I, in the muddy bale blind. Birds were vocal on the roost this morning. Kind of hushed up right now, so we're just going to sit tight and see what the morning brings. Possibility of some light rain showers later this morning, so we'll see how that has an effect or not. Stay with us.
us.
Guys, happened pretty quick once he got out of the creek bed.
Yeah.
We saw his bird up on the road. Brett saw him first. And we were patient. Let him work his way in. How far is he, Brett? About 30?
I'd say he's 30 yards. 28 or 30 yards, probably.
I had to kind of ease his way through the window just a little bit. But I was able to get down on him. I didn't want to make a mistake and shoot over that bird. I just wanted to give him time.
Yeah.
And I knew that if he didn't work off to the right a little bit more, out of range, that he'd be able to present me a good shot there. I got turkey fever. I can't help but I get it every time.
7:30 right now. We, like he said, we saw this bird coming down the road, and he saw the decoys. And at first, I don't think he really liked it. But I picked up the slate call, and I just hit it just real lightly. Clucked a couple times and a few purrs. And I know he heard it because he kind of picked up his pace and started moving. And he just took his time coming in. But exciting morning.
We saw him over here, Brett, kind of on the other side of the creek behind this dogwood tree, and lost him. But once they get into this creek bed, a lot of times they'll move down, come out right here, kind of straight out ahead here.
And that's exactly what happened. So we'll get out here and get on this bird.
Guys, we've got out here and recovered the gobbler here from this morning, opening morning 2021 turkey season. Brett and I, we noticed this bird up on the road. He saw it first. Brett did, called to him. He saw the decoys and made his way across the field, across the creek, and up the hill there up into the field. So got him about 30 yards and made the shot and dropped him right there. So blessed this morning. Couldn't ask for a better opening morning. Not ideal weather conditions, but not too bad. Things are starting to really green up. So beautiful morning to be out here in the wild with these magnificent animals. And Brett, thank you once again for being on the call and behind the camera this morning. Successful opening morning 2021. He ain't double beard, but double beard's still out there. But he'll taste good if you're on the grill. Had a lot of success out of the blind, out of this field specifically. The boys won't let me come back to it no more. It doesn't matter, I still get excited. People get buck fever. I get any kind of fever when I'm out in the woods. Well guys, we're gonna head down here into the creek and stash him away on the golf cart, and we'll be back with you here shortly, back in the blind.
What a great hunt there. Congrats, Derek, for getting it done. We had birds roosted all over us that morning, so we decided to settle back in the blind. We're in a honey hole on the farm, and it doesn't take long before we spot some movement over in the wheat. Well, guys, it is 9:26 right now. Longbird down. Longbeard down, number 2. For the opening day turkey season here for Aaron Outdoors. Derek and I, just like last year, we doubled up here out of the muddy bale blind again. This bird, we were sitting here, and for the longest time, I kept telling Derek, I hear a bird spitting and drumming. I hear it, but I couldn't find it.
We kept looking back behind us.
Yeah, we kept looking back behind us, see if we can get Derek in the shot here. Nothing, couldn't find nothing, and finally, Derek looked out just exactly to his right.
Just right here, out to the left.
To his left.
Out to the left.
And he said, there he is strutting, and he was strutting at about 100 yards probably. And I picked up the slate call and hit him with some clucks and some purrs. Got my diaphragm, yelped at him a few times, and sure enough, he turned and started working across that wheat field we got there, and headed right to us. He worked in pretty slow. He's actually had a limp on him, and
it was a good bird to take, you know.
Yeah, he had a good beard.
Good beard, and a nice size bird.
Anyway, we've had a great opening morning here. Actually captured the majority of that hunt. I had to set my phone down and didn't get the shot on Facebook Live, but captured everything but the kill shot on Facebook Live. So, man, what a great morning. We couldn't ask for a better opening day. So Derek and I are tagged out back here for today. So we'll try to get Blake, Mom, and Dad a bird here somewhere here after a while. And y'all just stay tuned for Aaron Outdoors. More turkey hunting action on the way.
Yeah, first day. We got more to come.
Yep, 2. Right here when I shot him, right in here. You get a little bit of flopping. There he lies. There's a pretty good spur on that
Yeah, I saw
side.
that one. It was pretty good.
And there's just a little nub.
That's the first one I saw, was that.
He's got a pretty good beard. Nice long beard.
Yeah.
Probably 10 inches anyway.
It's
Maybe
good.
11. He's got one that's really long. Can't ask for a better morning here in Kentucky. Derek got his bird early about 7:30, and then I followed up about 2 hours later with this guy. He came out spitting and drumming, and I kept hearing it, and I finally turned around and got the back windows of the blind open. Looked, couldn't see him, and by that time he had come on around all the way immediately to Derek's left, and he was able to peek out and see him through the field over there, through that tall wheat and everything. And I hit him with a few calls, and he come right in, pretty slow, but he came right into the decoys. Worked like magic this morning. So that's 2 down for Aaron Outdoors on opening day, and we still got a few more tags here to fill. Mom, Dad, and Blake all have a tag, so we're going to see what we can do for them here this afternoon. So hang in there. Thanks for watching Aaron Outdoors. It was on the other side of the weed over there. He went around him and got right beside that Jake, and I think he was he wasn't spooky really, but I don't think he was gonna hang out very long, so I just went and shot him.
Come over into the field, and we did it off to the left. Once again, we had a successful opening day. It can't get much better than that. 2 birds down on 2 awesome hunts by Brett and Derek. And now I'm up to bat. It's the next morning. It's actually my birthday, and I'm hoping to cash in on a birthday bird.
We're heading to a different farm, and we're really excited to get there. It's loaded full of birds. Let's see if we can make it happen.
Alright guys, it's the second morning of the season. It's April 18th, 5:09. Brett and I just pulled up here to this spot where we seen a tom strutting in this pasture field yesterday evening. We decided to back off of him. We didn't have the right play, not enough leaves on the trees, so we're here early. It's pretty clear out with a little bit of fog, so we're hoping that they'll gobble and we can get under something on the roost and maybe get a bird down pretty early here this morning. So stay with us, should be a good day to gobble. We got birds hammering all around us. We're going to try to pick a group out and make a move on them. I think we're going to go after these over here in this bottom. They're just the closest to get to without crossing a bunch of fences. So we're going to have to get down there pretty quick. We got some fog cover. Maybe it'll keep us concealed for a little bit, but we're going to go down here and see if we can't get set up on them. Yes, I guess that's the best option. Set up. These toms were roosted over here to the right behind about spoiled your hunt.
He was coming in on a string, folks.
Yeah.
I was wanting him to come in the decoys, man.
He was coming.
Oh, he was coming in. I thought he saw me move.
Yeah, I did too. I didn't know what happened with that coyote. I didn't get him on film, but
I was about to shoot him. Oh, I'm shaking like a leaf, man. Is that rolling?
it's all rolling, baby.
I thought he saw that tom. We've been working that tom since daylight. We got out of the truck. We got out of the truck this morning and listened up on top of a big ridge and heard 4 or 5 toms back in these woods behind us just absolutely hammering. So we decided to make a move on these, and we got set up in this bottom, put out the decoys. These birds over here hushed up, didn't make a peep. Some birds back across the creek started lighting up, and finally this one, after gobbling his head off, we called him in, brought him across the creek, and he just echoed down through that creek. And finally he come across here and made his way through this CRP into this tilled up field and was coming in on a string, beautiful strutting. He's probably about 40 yards there, 30, 35 yards. And his head, he just stopped all of a sudden, and his head just poked up and started putting, and I knew I had to shoot. And I looked over out of my corner of my eye, and a coyote was on a string, coming right towards that turkey. So I had to shoot. I was wanting him to come in and flog that decoy. Don't matter though, we've got one down. And this is the first time I think I've ever killed a bird on my birthday. I've always loved getting turkey hunt on my birthday. It's one of my favorite things to do in the world. And this morning, I've been extremely blessed to get out here and harvest a gobbler. And there are birds everywhere this morning. And I'm shaking. Oh my gosh. I'm a little disappointed that stupid coyote.
Yeah, he was gonna come all the way in. I mean,
oh yeah.
He was.
Well, I thought he saw my. I was breathing. It's so cold. It's in the 30s, and I was heavy breathing, and the air was just coming out of my mouth. And I saw him stop, and I shot before he got, took off flying or running. But that coyote was within 100 yards of him.
I didn't know the coyote was anywhere around
Until I said it.
until you said it. How was he in the?
He was in the green. He was
Turn
running.
and run when you shot.
Yeah, I was going to shoot him, but at that distance, it's not worth throwing another $20 at him, however much you got in your shells. But man, what a hunt this morning! Don't believe he's going anywhere, but we're gonna go out here and take a look at him, guys. So pretty excited about it. All right, guys, just getting everything cleaned up here, and we'll check out the bird. Right here is our setup. We're just basically getting up against these cedars and these little saplings and stuff up on this hillside. It goes up into a patch of timber. We got this disked field out here in front of us, CRP, and then a creek. That tom was across the creek over here, roosted somewhere on that other side, and we was actually hunting some different birds. But they quit gobbling. We finally called this one across the creek, and you saw the rest of it, that craziness that happened with the coyote and everything. I wish we could have got it on film, but just come out of nowhere. But we're gonna go down here and check him out. It's a good bird. It's got nice hooks on him. Both of them about, inch at least, maybe an inch and an eighth. Nice beard. Not as heavy as Brett's bird yesterday, but probably a 9-inch beard. We're in it for the fun, like I said. It's a blast to get out here, chase these long beards. Favorite time of year. But there's birds gobbling up on top of the ridge over there. I believe Brett and I are going to go. We're going to check this bird in.
go over here and take some nice pictures by the creek, and we're gonna head home and probably go to church this morning. So can't ask for anything better, except maybe that he'd have come on in there, those decoys, but that coyote wasn't letting that happen, and I wasn't letting this old bird get away. So awesome morning right here in Kentucky.
All three of the boys have punched a tag now, and they're finally letting me get in on the action. Brett and Blake and I are headed to a farm, to a roosting spot we know, for an awesome afternoon hunt.
This is the same setup Blake killed his bird at last year. It's a pretty little point right here. You got a little creek drain over here. The birds like to use fields on both sides. So it's a pretty good little open patch of timber here. Got
That big paintbrush for a beard.
There was a whole slew of them, dude. They just kept coming out and out. This is the latest I believe I've ever been in.
We're still good though.
Yeah, right before fly-up.
Yeah, well, we're still good for 20 minutes, 15 minutes anyway. I could have tagged out too.
Yeah.
We all three could have tagged out right there.
Yeah, they stuck around.
Well, I was thinking, I told him, I said, if we don't kill these, we know where they're going to be in the morning. He said, well, it's going to be snowing and raining. I said, if I roost 5 long beards,
that's what I was thinking.
I don't care.
The whole time I was thinking, we're going to have to come down here and get set up in this field in the morning with a blind or something.
They won't be far, though.
You didn't even get to watch the whole show. Dad's seen about 10 seconds of it right before he shot, and that's it.
I couldn't help it. I was looking the wrong way.
I was afraid that...
that GoPro up there's still going.
I was afraid...
Unless it died.
I was afraid that if you moved... I knew they were going to come down here. I thought they were going to come down behind us down here, behind the camera, and roost up in here.
This evening we came in here and we parked way back over there, a quarter mile or so. We walked through the field, through the crepe, and we got down here where we wanted to set up. We set up actually facing the wrong direction for the way the birds come, because we didn't expect them to come from right where we walked through. And these turkeys came back down the field. They had worked off up in the field, and they came right back down the field. They come in behind us, in between the cameraman and myself and Brett. And I had to actually get out of my lounger and turn around behind the tree and look the opposite direction to what we were set up for. And just so happened they came in a wad, and I had to wait until they got out to where I wouldn't hit another bird. Anyway, we were lucky and fortunate enough and blessed enough to get this bird. He's probably got a 10-inch beard, I guess. Spurs are not very long, probably 3/4 inch spurs, maybe half, 3/4 inch. Young bird, but he's got a good beard, probably 10 inches. So anyway, we were lucky enough to come in here tonight and get one this evening. After the boys got off from work, we came in and they done a good job for me today.
I know one thing though, there's not going to be any turkeys roosting up in these trees tonight.
No, there was going to be 5. Well, what a way to start off our season. We have 4 birds down and a lot of exciting action yet to come. And we also want to wish you the best of luck as you enter the turkey woods this season. Again, thank you for tuning into this episode of Aaron Outdoors. We want to thank all of our fine sponsors for making the show a possibility, as well as you for tuning in. Be sure and check out all of our social media accounts and also subscribe on YouTube. We appreciate it if you'd follow us on there as well. You've been watching Aaron Outdoors. We'll see you next time. Aaron Outdoors is brought to you by H. James Popplewell Family Dentistry, Lawless & Smith True Value, Superior Battery Manufacturing Company, celebrating 3 decades of energy excellence made in the USA, Affordable Roofing, professional work at affordable prices, Russell Springs and Jamestown Pharmacies, fast and dependable service you can count on, Jamestown Auto Sales. When you think of a nice late model rebuildable wreck, think of Jamestown Auto Sales. For all your heat pump needs, service, and installation, call Kurt's Heating and Cooling. McDonald's of Russell Springs. Drive-through, dine-in, carry-out, order online, and on the McDonald's app. H&H Transport.
Diversified Electric for all your commercial and residential electrical needs. Russell County Farm Bureau Agency, Blake Aaron Agent, big on commitment. And by Day and Day Feed, more than just a feed store.